Alright, so here's a little something I'm working on. I am repotting this key lime. I believe it's a key lime. Sorry, thornless Mexican lime. I am repotting this lime tree. I had it in this big clay pot. This was something that the previous homeowners left behind. But as you can see, in moving it into the greenhouse for the cold weather that we had, I broke the bottom, so the pot won't stand up on its own anymore. So I went to Lowe's and just got this plastic pot. It pretty much matches the other pots that we have, which I've got the rest of the trees still in the greenhouse, but to replace it. But you can see I got some work to do. I put a little bit of compost in the bottom of that pot, and apparently it was too much because I hauled this tree out of here. You can see it was in this big deep pot here, and it pretty well had that whole thing full. I figured it would. I didn't imagine I'd have roots that big, but yeah. Got quite a bit of roots on it, so I think what I'm going to do is probably pick it up here, get my wheelbarrow, get that wood out of my wheelbarrow, and pick it up and shake as much fruit off the roots as I can. And I might even do a little bit of root pruning. I don't know for sure. I'll just kind of see how it goes, but shake a bunch of that dirt off there and see what I got to do to thin it down a little bit and repot it. And then I'll go through and I'll actually prune the tree itself too to loosen it up, because it is pretty shaggy. I've got it tied up with that twine right now just because it made it easier to move around. But I'll get it cut loose and get it pruned out here and see what I want to do. So anyway, just thought I'd share this with y'all. I've got it potted up. I just pulled it back out of the pot, put it in the wheelbarrow here, and I just gave it a good shake, and a lot of that dirt fell off the roots. And it's not that was really necessary, but it helped to free the roots up, loosen them up, and it gave me a little bit more mobility with what I could do with the tree. So it let me put the original roots deeper into this pot, and like I said, it also freed them up a little bit because it was getting a little bit root bound, so that should help it grow better this season. And now you can see it's very bushy, and to be honest with you, since citrus trees never really lose their leaves, never really go dormant, at least not from what I've seen, I'm having a hard time figuring out what's new growth and what's old. So I'm just going to kind of go through it. I think really just shape it to how I want it to look. I don't know that I'll necessarily be cutting off first year growth, second year growth, whatever. I'm just going to I'm just going to try to thin it up, open it up a little bit. You've got limbs like this that are sticking, they're crossing through the middle of the tree. It's coming up over there, it's working its way up through the middle of the tree and then coming back over here. You don't want that. You want to open it up, loosen it up. You can see how bushy it is down low. I don't like it being a bush so much. I think I want to open it up to maybe take out a few of those leaders and make it only have 2 or 3 main leaders, and make it more like a tree or a little bit more of a dense bush. Semi-finished product. It's not 100% done, I wouldn't say, but I've got a pile of clippings I took off there for sure. You can see I've opened the tree up a lot. It was real bushy in the middle, and I've got it opened up a lot. Still, I've got a lot of little limbs inside of here that are going kind of growing into the middle. Up here where these leaves are, we got some crossing limbs here. We don't want that, so I'll pick out of these two. Just try to either cut one completely off or just cut one back a little bit. But like I said, we're trying to open it up, just like with anything else. I'd rather have less tree and have more quality fruit on it than to have this big, shaggy-looking bush of a tree that can hardly support itself. So that's it for this one. Like I said, same thing goes with any other pruning. Don't be scared of it. Just get in there and do it, and have fun with it. Shape it how you want to shape it.